Hi, this is Ann. I'm going to give you a tour of our new health journal. I have just loaded it into Zoom Notes, and now I'm going to give you a tour. The first page is just our normal layout. Next page is a help page. It does talk about everything I'm going to cover now, but it is already included. I would also like to note on here that Letitia from Knit and Pearls also helped me create this, and there's a link to her shop, so please support her. Next page is the index page, which you can also get to by hitting this little house icon up here. Let me move my iPad so you can see that. The house icon right here takes you to this page. The first tab is for appointments. And on the appointment tab, this is made for 2 doctor's appointments. You can fill in the doctor, the date, the time, blood pressure, pulse, temp, and weight. So you can get all your vitals for each doctor's appointments. Ahead of time, if you want to start working on this, you can actually add your questions for the doctor. And then at the bottom, there's a place for notes. So you could take this right to the doctor, record your information, and have everything in one place. I'm going to go back to the home icon. Next tab is procedures. In the procedures tab, there is a place for the doctor who performed the procedure, the date, the name of the procedure or treatment or surgery, and any notes. So this is set up for 4 different procedures. Going back to the index page. The next is self-care. This is a self-care checklist. I recommend writing down activities and items that will help you recover throughout the day, and then you can just refer to it without having to think about it. Going back to the index, the next tab is tests. This tab is designed for 4 samplings. You can list the doctor, the date, the test, the normal range, and the value that you had. There are a place for comments. So if your doctor leaves you a note or whatever with your results, you can put those in there. The next tab, and these also are on the side here, linkable. So I'll use these from now on instead of coming all the way back to the index. The next tab is meds. This tab is designed for you to record the medicines that you take and the side effects and when you started and the dose and any notes you may have about this. In all of the pages, I do have 2 pages for you so that you can copy a blank one. Okay, that covers all the tabs. I want to talk about the months. So I'm going to go across the top here. So now I'm on January. This performs just like our regular calendar in the monthly view. So you can click through each day to the daily. I'm going to come back to this daily here in a minute. So I'm going to go back to January, and then if you click on the weekly, the hidden link, there is a weekly check-in. You can fill in all your information from the week to have an overall summary. I'm going to go into the daily now. On the daily view, it has a place for medication, dose, a place for check boxes. If you take a medication multiple times a day, there is a place to log that. Next, I'm going to come up here to weather. There's a place to log the temp, humidity, and pressure, air quality. This mood box goes with the scale, and the scale was designed by my psychologist to input the information here. There's also a place for factors below it. So anything that might affect your mood for the day, that's where you could list that. Symptoms. I'm going to jump back over here that I failed to mention this body part. You can log your pain here or any areas that you struggled with for the day. Then there's hours of sleep. There's food, so whatever you ate, including alcohol, caffeine, and water. Then if you had any activity or travel, you could note that. Then there's a place for vitals, self-care, and that would be whatever you did for self-care that day. And then a daily summary of your activities or what went on in your world. That is a complete tour of our health journal. You can use the link below to purchase your own journal.